Hey guys, welcome back to the Bot channel. It's been it's been like 6 months and it's been 6 months since I made my last video. But you know, a lot of stuff has been going on, but right now I'm back on track. Started making these cartoons, so you guys can check it out on my Hungry Stingram channel. And yeah, today's message, if you guys didn't know, this is a holistic advice channel for web animation. And it's not just for web animation, it applies to like life in general. Like some of the stuff that I'm talking about, it applies to, you know, all sorts of shit. Like I'm gonna talk about stuff like constipation, uh, improving posture. You know, my posture is sort of fucked up right now, but I don't know, it's getting better, so I think I can start giving some advice on that. Maybe, I'll save that for like another video, but right now I want to talk about this first video. I think is pretty damn important. It's about how to find your purpose in life, because you know, real life is like you gotta think of your life sort of as a game. You know, what's the purpose of it? What is your purpose in life? And you know, this question, you know, the reason I kept fucking up when I was like a teenager is because I didn't know the answer to this question. You know, what was the purpose? Like, I kept having these having goals, and I fell off. Then I kept getting back on and stuff. But the most important part you have to remember is that finding your purpose takes time. But right now, I'm gonna start you off. Actually, for finding your purpose, you need 4 things to find your purpose. You need to ask yourself, first you gotta ask yourself 3 questions. First question is, what are you naturally good at? Because, you know, if your purpose in life, you know, if you're the thing that you're trying to do, like for example, if you're trying to do boxing but you're naturally a pacifist, you know, it's going to be very difficult for you to start out. So, you know, you got to ask yourself what you're naturally good at. Then number 2, you have to ask yourself is, what do you enjoy doing? And don't think about stuff like, oh, I enjoy drinking beer on weekends. You know, I enjoy. Don't do bullshit like that. Like, think about what are you really good at? Like specific stuff. Like, I'm good at hand-eye coordination type activities, or I'm good at playing video games, or I'm good at picking up chicks. You know, whatever your thing you're good at, just go with it. All right. So, but don't think about bullshit activities like I'm good at. You know, just think about important type of. Think about specific things. Think specific. Don't think about little nitpicky stuff. All right. So, third question you need to ask yourself is, what are your life habits? For example, if you're naturally a guy like me who likes to stay at home all day, then you know you're probably not gonna do well if you have to go to like a big business company where you're associating with a lot of people every day. So you have to figure out what your life habits are. So that's a big one right there. Finding out your life habits, that's a pretty big one right there. Then for the last thing that you have to do, you have to figure out this is the last step that connects it all together. So I'm going to go over it again. Find out what you're naturally good at. Find out what you enjoy doing. Find out your life habits. And this last step connects it all together. This last step, I need you to take out a piece of paper. Just take out a piece of paper, and then right at the top of the piece of paper, you have to write down, what is my purpose in life? It sounds kind of cheesy, but you know, you're gonna have. I learned this from a guy called Steve what's his face, and If you Google how to find your purpose in life and you type up Steve, I think you'll find this method. But basically, you on a piece of paper at the top you write down how to find your purpose in life. Then below that you write down whatever comes to your head. Like write down whatever sentence just comes to your head. Like even if it's the worst thing in the world, like what is your purpose in life? You write down I want to kill babies or I want to have sex with 40 men or something. You know. Even if it's superficial nonsense, just write it down because what that's doing is cutting away all the superficial layers in your mind. It's cutting away all the superficial bullshit in your mind, so you're able to get down to the real deep cores of your soul. So this step is pretty. It helped me a lot. Like this step was pretty helped me a lot. So just keep doing that. Eventually. Like for me, what happened was after doing this, man, I'm fucking up. Sorry guys, I haven't been making vlogs lately, and you know. But anyways, you gotta just. You gotta, on the piece of paper, you gotta keep writing stuff down until tears start flowing down your face. I know that sounds kind of silly, but no, it doesn't sound silly. That shit. I know I'm being wish-washy right now, but shit. Fuck. I haven't made one of these vlogs in a while, so you guys gonna have to forgive me for being like this. So basically you write down shit until you write down shit until you start crying. That's what I'm trying to say, is that you write down stuff until your tears just start flowing down your face. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And once you get that, you'll know the answer, all right? You'll know the answer. You know, you'll know what your purpose in life. And you're supposed to do this in a place where there's not a lot of people, alright? Just write down stuff until you start crying. That's it. That's the simple solution, and it connects all these questions. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example about how to apply all these steps to like a person. For example, say there's a guy, and he's let's see. You ask him a question. What is he naturally good at? And he says I'm naturally good at hand-eye coordination stuff. So that's a clue right there. Then you ask the next question. What do you enjoy doing? And he says drawing. And this next step, what do you enjoy drawing? You know, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to actually be able to find this answer to this question, because sometimes you don't know exactly what you're good at because you haven't got enough life experience yet. But once you got enough life experience, you'll be able to actually find the answer to this question, what you're naturally good at. And once you find the answer to this question, no, what do you enjoy doing? You'll find the answer to what do you enjoy doing. And after you find the answer to this question, you know, so the guy, he's good at eye-hand coordination stuff, and he enjoys drawing, and then or his life habits, he likes staying home all day, so hand-eye coordination, drawing, he enjoys staying home all day, that's his life habit. Then last step is, write down at the top of the piece of paper what's your purpose in life, then write down all the superficial nonsense until you get to the last part where you start crying. And once you find that last step, then, for example, the guy that I'm using for this example, after he's wrote down everything, he finds out the thing that's closest to his heart is art. He loves art. Like after he wrote down everything, he loves art. So then he combines all these steps, and he finds out, wow, web animation is the concept that applies to all of these steps. So if you guys didn't know, that guy's me. I just used myself as an example. So that's how you find your purpose in life, and I hope this helps. Yeah, I hope this helps you guys out. You know, I know there's some. I know that some parts of this video were pretty awkward, but I hope you guys can oversee that. And you know, hopefully it helps some guys out. You know, I know how hard it is to find your life purpose, but you just gotta keep going with it. Don't give up. You know, you'll get there. Alright, see you later.